Greetings, Inquisitor. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the Week 75 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, show all the characters and gear tiers, my plans for the future. Today, it's going to be a relatively short update. We didn't get a whole lot going on in the account this week, but let's go take a look. Let's see what's going on over here. So, our Relic target is to get this clone sergeant taken care of next week. So we got him almost done. 2 pieces left to finish, so he looks like he's in good shape to finish out on time for week 76. We've got Iden Versio. It's nice that she showed up on the same node as the Vulture droid. And of course, we're farming the Vulture droid still on this account, so we got an extra star on her now. That's nice. We've got the Omicron on her. We're building her as a character, getting characters and ships at the same time. Good stuff. Mandalorian goes to 7 stars. We need to get him built up not only for the BAM journey, but also because I want him on my bounty hunter team for Grand Arena. We put a star on Droidica here. He's on one of the ship nodes that we're farming for Cad Bane's Xanadu Blood. We got Hermit Yoda to 7 stars. I had to choose either Hermit Yoda or Wampa to start with my Get 1 for the eventual JML journey. And I picked Hermit Yoda, but maybe we should have picked Wampa. Who would have known that he would have gotten so good with the Omicron? We put another gear tier on the Range Trooper, get him up to gear 11. We are trying to build out this Iden Versio team a little better. We've got the Snow Trooper that can go with her, but if we have to have Stark with our main troopers, then we very quickly run out of things to put with Iden Versio, so we need more stuff to go with her. That means that we need this Dark Trooper to go with our main team. So I put our gear this week into the Range Trooper and into the Dark Trooper. They're in the Carbanti levels, so that's going to take a while. The BTL-B Y-Wing gets up to 7 stars. We're going to go ahead and take the IG-2000 up to 4 stars, chipping away at it. We've also got IG-88. We're getting to the point where this ship might be viable as a reinforcement somewhere down the line, so we're starting to invest a little bit in IG-88, at least put some points in him. And then as I'm looking through this, I remember we talked about this on a stream recently, that with these pilotless ships, all of the skills contribute toward their stats. So even though I probably don't really need this basic upgraded or the reinforcement ability, having these abilities maxed out does contribute to the stat lines of the ship. So I go ahead and finish that ship out completely, develop all the skills, and we're done. We're done with the BTL-B Y-Wing, finally. Seems like it's taken a really long time. Almost 7 months we've been farming that ship now. Yikes. But that's it. That's all we're going to get on the account for this week. A few character upgrades. Waiting on a relic for next week. Not too exciting. Week 75, our galactic power is 3.26. We added 50,000. Mostly that was from popping up that IG-88. Because remember, if you put 10,000 GP onto a character, it also puts a bunch of galactic power onto the ship. So probably 30,000 of that was just leveling up that robot. 30 relics, 43 zetas. Sea and Water still getting me in the top 100. Negotiator still getting me in the top 5. And the project, of course, our Relic project, is to get that Clone Sergeant done for next week. I think we'll be able to get the Clone Sergeant done next week, and then we're gonna try a 1-week cycle on Cody. I think I might be far enough ahead again that I might be able to grab up Cody in 1 week. So we're gonna stay real aggressive on this, and then we'll just have Bo-Katan left to go, and if she takes 2 weeks, that puts us on a pretty good timeline to be on JMK at the beginning of May. I said earlier that my hope was to get him by Star Wars Day on May the 4th, and it looks like I may be on track to get that. I won't get the character, but at least I'll have the journey to the point where we get the journey unlocked and going. Plan for next week, still doing all the ships. Ooh, I guess I can take BTL-B Y-Wing off of there for the regular energy. But we're doing all kinds of hard farms. We're doing Karth on fleet now. Mandalorian was the only fleet hard node we were doing. And now we can switch over to Karth Onasi. We might want him someday. In the Cantina, getting signal data. In mods, we're still going to farm some offense mods for another week. Refresh strategy is the same as it's been, 3 each day, and then doing Cantina refreshes on Cantina and on every energy day. In Squad Arena, buying 3 prestige a week. We might have to start buying more prestige every week because with the Executor somewhere in our future, we do have to build ourselves up to at least 1,700 currency there. I always use 1,700 as the benchmark. I know it takes almost 1,900, but I rarely finish the basics. A lot of times the basic ability on the capital ships just doesn't do that much. So I take them up to about level 4 and then just kind of leave them there. I think the Finalizer is the only ship where you really want to max the basic because of the amount of times you use the basic on that fleet to pull the assists off of the TIE silencers a lot. So for the Finalizer it's different, but for a lot of these ships you just really don't use the basic that often. Alright, everything else gets crammed into the shard shop. So 5 weeks now that I've been trying to build this structure for Erodium. The hollow projectors are still the biggest barrier. Of course, Carbantes are a barrier, but that's a known thing. But still really have to work on these hollow projectors a lot. Once we get JMK under farm, we'll farm a lot of that node for the projectors, and hopefully that'll work. Right now, I think the troops that I'm going to build up are really the Imperial Troopers. Really try to get 2 functional teams going with my main troopers as well as an Iden Versio team that's complete, separate, and finished enough that those teams can both function on their own. Probably after we get JMK, I'm probably going to need to relic a bunch of characters before we move on with anything else. So right now what I'm doing, I'm going to slow down gearing other characters. So over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to keep gearing what we can, but we're going to start saving back some of the more rare gear for JMK. And we'll sit on that. And when I unlock JMK, I want to be able to take him straight to Relic 8 if possible. So we'll get ourselves positioned for that. I was looking to see if I could take him all the way to Relic 9, but I've only earned 8 droid brains in total on this account, so I'm still not even halfway to affording a Relic 9 yet. So that's a bit frustrating. Hopefully those droid brains will become more available here in the future, and we can get an R9 character somewhere in the account. If I can't get more droid brains coming in soon, then really I just have to save up, because if I get the Executor, then Piet will probably have to go to Relic 9, and that'll take up all the Relic 9 materials I get. So it'll be a while before we get any other R9s. So that's it. We're just going to be chugging along over the next few weeks. Short update today. We'll have some more short updates like that as we go forward, but definitely after JMK, we're going to have a bunch of stuff to Relic. We'll probably do Cat to Relic. We'll probably have to do Ahsoka Tano to Relic also. I may take Mace Windu's Relic levels up. I like the idea of putting him into that team with the 5 being JMK, Commander Ahsoka Tano, Ahsoka, Kenobi, and Mace Windu. I think that'll be the 5, and I'll probably use it on defense, so I may put more Relic levels there. So there's going to be a bunch of relicking that I have to do and increasing Relic levels. So we'll be probably for the next 2 months just getting JMK and stabilizing the account, and maybe even longer. Working on the Executor after that, so that's the plan for now. That's going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like if you haven't done that already. Helps me, it helps the channel. Subscribe if you want to watch more of these videos in the future. I promise they'll be more exciting than this one. And join us over on Discord. I always say that, but seriously, if you've been watching these videos and you're not part of the Discord community, just click the button, come over there and join us. We've really got a great community over on Discord, and I'd love to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next holocron.